the reason why Jace and Bloodbraid Elf haven't taken over Modern is because Modern's such a brutal and efficient format in the terms of like what people are doing in the format, that expensive cards like Gifts Ungiven and like 5 mana Obsidians, they're too clunky to have a really good impact on the format. If you played as Olling Mine against any Ad Nauseam, I thought the match would be bad, but I played it twice. It's the favorite subword reason, even giving them all the cards. Yeah, I think you're favored against all the slower combo decks with Olling Mine. I think Olling Mine's actually got okay matches there. And this hand's very good. So I mentioned we have Angel's Grace alongside Ad Nauseam. Our opponent is playing Serum Powder Eldrazi here. Yeah, it looks like it. I mentioned that we have what's it called? Angel's Grace alongside Ad Nauseam, but we also have Phyrexian Unlife here. That's actually an exceedingly bad draw. Having the Lightning Storm in our hand means that our opponent can Thought-Knot Seer us, which makes it slightly harder to win the game. The Pentad Prism on top of our deck's a good draw, though. That's going to go ahead and set us up to be able to combo a little bit faster. So Pentad Prism is an artifact that allows us to ramp up a little bit. I did not update Stream Decker. Thank you very much. I'll do that now. 2 months, and I've been watching much longer, though. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the continued support, Avian. Thanks for sending your fun money this way again this month. I do appreciate that. Stream Decker is now updated to Ad Nauseam. We do have a Lab Maniac in our main deck, so if we lose this Lightning Storm, we're not just dead. We're just need slightly more mana to go off, which we should actually be okay with thanks to this Pentad Prism. Chalice for 0, sure. Bring out your subs. Alrighty, what do we got here? Don't Thought-Knot Seer me, bro. I guess they just take the Ad Nauseam here, right? There's a Laboratory Maniac in my main deck. It's an alternate win condition here. Yep, took the Ad Nauseam. If we hit an untapped land, we get to kill them with Spoils of the Vault, right? We can just Spoils for Ad Nauseam and then kill them. Potentially, as long as we don't exile too many Spirit Guides. Pact of Negation. You're a little bit late. You're a little bit late, Pact of Negation. Bottom that. Pass the turn. We need to dodge another Thought-Knot Seer here. Probably gonna be a little bit too slow to beat a second Thought-Knot. We could exile the Laboratory Maniac with Spoils, right? Oh yeah, that's a good line. Chalice for 1. You have to just Pact in response to this, right? And hope not to die. I have to Pact in response to this, hope not to die. I can't Pact because they put the Chalice on 0. Alright, so we need an Ad Nauseam in our top 9 cards so we don't go to 0. It's really unfortunate. Probably can't win the game anyways now because we hit so many Spirit Guides and lands. It's really unfortunate for us. Split Second loses to Chalice of the Void. Split Second just says you can't take game actions. This is actually a matchup where the gifts package is actually going to be pretty good because there's 0% to be able to take this Blazing Archon off the table, right? Creatures can't attack me. Yep, sign me up for that one. Exile this get rid of this Laboratory Maniac, get rid of these Pact of Negations. Slaughter Pact seem fine. Slaughter Pact seems fine. I don't think this is a Leyline matchup. They don't play All Is Dust. And most, even if they were like Eldrazi, they probably wouldn't have All Is Dust in their game post-board. Yeah, usually they don't have All Is Dust. The Serum Powder Eldrazi deck does not play All Is Dust. Eldrazi Tron plays All Is Dust. Elesh Norn in case you draw the Archon. Maybe? Maybe? That seems loose. If I trim some spoils here, seems fine. Do I need Echoing Truth? That seems narrow. Yeah, Elesh Norn's like kinda castable. It's kinda castable. I'm gonna cut the last spoils. Let's do this. This hand's just not good enough. This hand is also pretty rancid. Mulliganed and kept 7. Oh, I think I keep this. Got a scry into Serum Visions. Dreadship Reef's actually pretty good for us here. Looking for lands and white sources and stuff. I think I'm in the market for both of these things. I'm gonna go top here, and next turn we can Serum Visions into Temple of Deceit, and then play it. Opt is marginally better when you've already won the game, but it's much worse when you haven't already won the game. Am I shipping both of these to the bottom? I'm gonna keep one of them. I'm going to keep one, and I'm going to play the Dreadship Reef this turn, as opposed to using this, because I don't want to, like, re-scry a card to the top that I know I'm keeping. And then next turn I can go this, plus charge my Reef. Looking for white sources here. That's kind of a white source. It's probably better than a random. To keep this Sleight of Hand to see a couple more cards. Thought not Seer, that's rude. Storage counter on here. That resolves. This video uploading to YouTube of us getting dumpstered by Temur Kiki. At least a bunch of people will see the Temur Kiki video, and then they'll never be able to accuse me of editing out matches that I lose. You can always find most of the deck lists we're planning to play on a given day in the donation queue. That's what those commands are listed for in the stream title. They took an Ad Nauseam. That's terrifying, because it means they probably have another Thought Knot next turn. Let's go Encore for 4. God, those are rancid. Woof. I don't know. I don't think we can beat just like the pressure from these. What do you think we'll win a game today, chat? How many matches is it going to take for us to win a game today? What do you think? What do you think? How long does it take to win a game today. All right, that was match number 4, so we'll see if match number 5 will treat us better. While we're waiting for match number 5 to pop, I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, good night to everyone wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for joining us while we're getting dumpstered here today. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a professional TCG player and content producer, and I stream Magic 30, sometimes 40 hours a week here on this channel. We stream a lot of Modern. We play some Legacy. We played some Pauper. If you're enjoying what you see, please consider subscribing on Twitch. My subscribers are the reason I'm able to do what I do as often as I do it. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com. We'd love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. Hey, Mental E with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Thanks for sending your Amazon fund money this way this month. And finally, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anoronix and you. Anoronix would like to remind you at the very least, make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything, and it lets you know when I go live and with what. I always try to put the names of the deck list that I'm playing on a given day in my stream title so you can know what we're going to be playing when we go live. Seems pretty good, right? It's pretty good. Now, I'm planning to do Owling Mine last today. And by last, I mean 4th. At the rate we're currently burning through leagues, we'll probably play a 5th deck today. Fingers crossed that that won't be the case, but when you owe 3 everything, leagues go quick when you can't win a match. Can't win a game. Can we buy a game win? Can we buy a game win, chat? Hey, America. With that brand new tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. So this is kind of interesting. I need a land, but Lotus Bloom is very good. I have 2 Pentad. I'm just gonna take the land. I have 2 Pentad Prisms. I'm gonna take the land. Okay, it's like burn, kind of aggressive deck. Make white, make blue, cast Pentad Prism, pass the turn. All right, this is a weird hollow one list. Yeah, if it's your final, if you and your opponent are both playing your last match in the league, it's not against the terms of service to buy a match win. This is a Necrotic Goose deck, Vengevine. All right. Do I just cast Unlife this turn, or do I go Visions plus Pentad Prism? I kind of want to go Visions plus Pentad Prism. God, that's rancid. Alright, freeze. You're given a 10-minute timeout so you could think about what she said. Considering you're dead because I'm dead to what? They have 15 on board. Am I dead to 15 on board? They have 3. Every card they discard is 2. Okay, so they drop. If they go all in here, they could kill us. They know we play Angel's Grace, though. Forgot to suspend that. We're going to be dead before this is relevant. If we're still playing Magic 3 turns from now, something has gone horribly wrong for the opponent. It doesn't mean we can guaranteed combo next turn. Spoils of the Vault could hit too many things and cause us to lose the game. Because they kept asking the same question over and over again, and someone already directed them to where they could find the deck lists. Looks like they're going for it, so we're going to die. This is 12. What's going on, Anxie? Yep. Spoils for Angel's Grace here. I'm gonna split these counters up. Angel's Grace. So now we don't die. So now we go ahead and we cast this Unlife. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the turn here. I can't use the City of Brasses just yet because they'll put me to 0, which means they can kill me with Infect. So I want these to deal damage to me, so that way next turn I can take the damage and not die. That's how that works. If I find an Ad Nauseam this turn, I can kill them with it. Right? 1, 2, 4. This draw means we can kill them. Dang. Needed an untapped mana source there, right? I should technically cast this in response to those triggers. We finally gonna get on the scoreboard? The stream satisfies the authoritarian part out of me. Time out a few more people. We won a game! We won a game! It didn't matter what exiled. They conceded. Apology! With the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much and welcome back. I do appreciate the continued support. The Lotus Bloom wouldn't have come off for one more turn still, Cubs fan. There was still one more turn before the Lotus Bloom would have come off. What are we doing here? This is not a Pact of Negation matchup, so these are pretty free slots. I had a land drop still, so I had exiled another Spirit Guy, but I had another land drop. So what do I want to... Is this a some of these matchup? Do you think they can take a Blazing Archon off the table? Probably not. They probably can't beat this card either. I'm gonna cut Laboratory Maniac and some Spoils of the Vault. I think this is just like my plan. Like when the packs are bad, just do this. It's not possible to do an overlay because there's just too many things going on while I stream that I don't have time to manually update it. And the MTG overlay, the MTG bot overlay is consistently wrong, so I don't like to put it up there because it's just confusing to people. Lotus Bloom in Elishnorn. It's everything I want to be doing in life. It's everything I want to be doing in life. This is kind of hilarious. I'm going to cast Sleight of Hand here to try and find another Bloom, potentially. Alright, it's Angel's Grace. Yeah, we'll set up for the combo, just in case the Elish Lord's not good enough. That's true, too. People would still ask. It's like, it's another element I have to clutter the stream with, and it's just a lot of work. I'm realistic about the things I'm going to remember to do. And I feel like having the record on stream doesn't add as much value as, like, having the deck list on screen, etc. Because by the time you have As Foretold in play, you don't really need the effect that Lotus Bloom provides any longer. Pentad Prism. So I'm going to keep this because if I Serum Visions into it and cast it on turn 3, I guaranteed get to play Elish Lord on 4. So I'm going to top that. So next turn we get to go Prism plus Sleight of Hand. See if they have another 1-mana creature to flip the Vengevine into play here. Looks like it. Yep. This turn 4 Elish Lord might be too slow. This turn 4 Elish Lord might be too slow. Brought in Blazing Archon too, right? I did. Good. We might, although I guess I have this Angel's Grace. I do have this Angel's Grace. Looking for lands here. These are both tapped. That's it. I should be more specific. I was looking for an untapped land there. So what I actually should have done, I missequenced here, chat. What should have happened is I should have let on Sleight of Hand before playing my land for the turn because this deck plays so many fast lands. And then I would have been able to play the Seachrome Coast for the turn and then have Gemstone Mine as an untapped land next turn. Alright, it's looking like Elish Lord's gonna be good enough here unless we get Ancient Grudge during the upkeep. God, why do I open my mouth, chat? Why do I open my mouth and let words fall out of it? Thankfully, we have this Gifts Ungiven as a backup plan. Thankfully, this is a backup plan. So Gifts for Unburial Rites and Blazing Archon is something that we are able to do. So let's put those in my bin. Is our backup plan going to win us a game here? It feels like my backup plan is going to win us a game. This backup plan is sweet. Ramping into Unburial Rites of Fatty is kind of great. It wasn't actually Ancient... That's true. It wasn't actually Ancient Grudge. Hogland complaining for no reason. Didn't even get Ancient Grudged. Our backup plan looks better than our main plan, right? In this matchup, it definitely does. Sisma 5/6 opponent. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Do they run bolts? Probably, but the question is how many bolts do they leave in their deck? You shall not pass. Can we nickname this card Gandalf? No, the Phoenix can't attack. The Phoenix can't attack, chat. Yeah, so we're not attacking with this because they could block here. Even though this Archon flies, we're gonna wait. We're gonna hit this Elishnorn here soon. We're gonna go land Elishnorn. That's exactly what we're about to do. Land Elishnorn. Man, I'm all about these transformative sideboards we've been playing. Elishnorn the way Garfield intended her to be cast, right? Says my Elishnorn is amazing. She's too sexy for her shirt, so sexy it hurts. Gonna get him. Attack you with my 7/8. I guess I shouldn't auto pass here. I have an Angel's Grace. Unless they have triple bolt, we should be good here. Ad Nauseam's the beatdown deck modern deeds, right? And even bolt, we have Angel's Grace, right? Got him, sweet. Won an entire match, chat. I'm feeling like this is an upswing. I'm feeling like this is where we're gonna. Are we winners, chat? I feel like we're gonna start being winners from here on out. We lost the first 4 without winning a game, but we are not 1-4 hype. Bob, you're so rude. You're so rude. Yeah, this hand just needs some lands, right? It's got a bunch of cantrips. We've got 1 combo piece, 2 combo piece. The whole interview I answered questions thinking, what would Hoagland do? Alright, so I'm going to start on Sleight of Hand because it gives the highest chance to find a Lotus Bloom to suspend here on 1. That's not good for us, chat. The one land Gemstone Mine hand is a little scary. That's alright. Uh-oh, chat. Oh, good. Another Gemstone Mine. That's exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Are we dead? I feel like we might be. Are we gonna lose to Birds of Paradise? Man, we're gonna lose for Birds of Paradise, aren't we? Are they playing Temur, Kiki? We're dead, right? Holy dicks. Alrighty, yep. Yep. Alright, get in here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get in here. Got a lap, man. Alright, yeah, this is the plan. Is this good enough? No, I don't want to cut ramp when I'm boarding into these cards. Yeah, I'm just gonna submit. Yeah, when the person Zero Forever has donated for Ad Nauseam a few times now, and when they sent in this list with the gifts package on the board, it seems really sweet. It kind of makes me want four of them in the board, honestly. For those that are unfamiliar with what we do on this stream, there's an explanation for my card choices. This hand's great. Just a genuinely good Ad Nauseam hand, right? This is a good clean turn 4 kill here. Mystical Teachings finds Ad Nauseam and Gift. That sounds really slow. Bolt me? That's rude. Yeah, Teachings for Gifts for Unburial Rites is 12 mana, and that's like infinite mana in Magic Online. This is a third bolt? Yeah! Yeah, punish me. Get me. Get her done. Get her done. Bring it, Scab Clan. Ain't nobody got time for you and your shit. And draw my deck. And draw my deck. Do I want this Echoing Truth on the draw? I feel like I want this Echoing Truth on the draw. Scab Clan's pretty annoying. So we get gifts for the combo. You might cut it on life. We're boarding in an alternative combo. Maybe that's wrong. This card helps us not die. Yeah, we just turned forward them in game 2. Look, John Dwell. You're allowed to make your opponents click through all their combos when you're almost certainly deterministically dead hoping they make a mistake. That's your right as a Magic player. As someone that values their time and like could be doing something else instead of watching my opponent vigorously masturbate, I concede when my opponent has us deterministically dead. I think Mono Red Prison is terrible in Modern. It's like exceptionally bad. The strength of decks like Mono Red Prison and formats like Legacy largely lean on the fact that Chalice of the Void is very good in Legacy as a format, and Chalice of the Void is just not particularly good in Modern as a whole in general. I've not played with, or I've played against the Ensnaring Bridge deck once now. I've not played with it though. All right, so what's the plan? I think it's just Unlife. I think the plan is just Unlife and then kill them next turn. Your move, Yugi boy. Need to dodge artifact and enchantment removal here. Pestermite. No! No, don't diddle me! Don't diddle me! Alright, so they're dead. I believe they're dead. I believe our opponent has died. Lone Pact sounds too slow and clunky for Modern. Sorry, Pastor. Welcome back if you're firing the stream back up. Sorry we had to do you dirty. I think this matchup's hard for Temur Kiki. They just like don't have enough counter spells. It's not a good day for Temur Kiki. Temur Kiki is not having a good day. Not a good day for Temur Kiki. Yeah, they were playing the Temur Kiki deck we just had a rough league with. The 1-4 dream is dead. The 1-4 dream is dead. We are 2-1 at Pastor's sake, so. Alright, my fat ass has been sitting for an hour and 45 minutes. Let's stand up. Enjoy the ride, chat. Oh. Let's get some standing in. I skipped the gym this morning, so least we can do is stand up while we do this. All right. What does this hand do? It's Lightning Storm. Lightning Storm doesn't seem particularly good. In our opener, I've got an Angel's Grace and a ramp spell though. So this hand needs mana. And this hand needs Ad Nauseam. Double cantrip and a Scryland is probably fine. I could see someone that's more experienced with this deck telling me to send this hand back though. It's probably borderline keepable. Better than Magic's trash they're developing. You know, I've heard a lot of stuff about Arena. I haven't experienced any of it myself, though. Let's bottom that. I mean, that's kind of a mana source, right? We said we wanted mana sources. This Pact of Negation, probably going to be pretty reasonable if they're playing a counterspell deck. Temple of Deceit. Yep, let's try and scry into some more mana here. Yes, I would love that. Thank you. Your desk going up is my workout for the day. I think the tapped land makes it fine because it's a Scryland. It's an Unlife, so I think I've assembled enough mana at this point that I'm just going to push both those there, just like digging for an Ad Nauseam. Yep. Magic stream right now is them explaining that matchmaking isn't working. Oh no. Yeah, could be Storm, could be a Blue Moon deck. Angel's Grace seems pretty good against Storm. Angel's Grace seems pretty good against Storm. They could remand this and then stick it in us next turn. That's the one thing that kind of bothers me about Arena, is that like people that like the money that everyone has put into Magic Online funded Arena instead of making Magic Online better, right? And like Arena isn't going to allow me personally to play Magic the Gathering because the way I play Magic the Gathering isn't going to be supported by Arena. Alright, probably a combo deck because they have Sleight of Hand. That's a good one, extras. I might steal that later. We've actually played Zombie Loan on stream a couple of times before. I think I actually have it in the donation queue again. It's in my... It's in the queue, I believe. Might get to it on Friday. I thought it was kind of towards the top. Yeah, it's midway. We'll see. We'll see what we get to. Friday's gonna be a 12-hour stream, so gonna have plenty of time to play lots of stuff. I'm really bad at drawing the card our deck is named after, apparently. Well, they're still just doing nothing, which is good for us. A backed up Pact of Negation, sure. I'm gonna run to the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna play this league and a whole bunch more. Gifts Ungiven. I think I just let this happen. I just let this happen. We can use Lightning Storm to kill Burrell. That's technically correct. We could pay for Pact here. Paying for Pact is definitely an option that's available to us. What am I planning to Pact? I don't know. The Magic Arena streams are definitely going on right now because it's new and shiny. It's 110% why Magic Arena streams are going on right now. Yeah, they're struggling to find these things, right? They probably need a dork to go off. Yeah, if they'd have given us Past in Flames, I think I'm just gonna Pact this, right? This is what I want to Pact. They could remand their own Burrell here, but then I don't have to pay for Pact of Negation next turn, so that would be good for us. No, based on the verbiage that Wizards of the Coast has used so far, it is unlikely that Modern or Legacy will ever be incorporated into Arena. Which is why I said Arena isn't a game for me, because I essentially exclusively play Modern and Legacy at this point in my life. No, I have a Laboratory Maniac. They kept their top cards. I'm assuming they're gonna have another creature to put into play here. Yeah, I signed up for that, Tom. I like deck builders. Deck builders are sweet. For someone who seems to enjoy torturing themselves, I'm surprised you don't play more standard. No, I like being at home on the weekends. I like streaming. Streaming is more enjoyable than traveling to play a bunch of Magic. You don't actually play that much Magic when you're traveling. So, Arena is the full Magic rules engine with a limited card base. So, right now, it doesn't even have all of Standard in it. It will eventually have all of Standard in it, but it's likely never going to incorporate Modern or Legacy. That's an Ad Nauseam. Alright, well, now we just kill them when they try to start doing stuff, right? Currently, there's no sideboarding, but those are like things they're going to add, right? Like they're planning to add sideboarding to the game. Shouldn't have blinked, opponent. Should not have blinked. And that's like talking about like the difference between grinding and playing, like before you even account for the money aspect, right? Like streaming's far more profitable for everyone because you don't lose a bunch of money streaming, whereas when you are playing Magic tournaments, you're statistically going to lose a bunch of money because they're pretty negative value events. Hey, monkey, monkey. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 3 is, that's 14, 17. So you need to discard one more land here. Alright. We have a bunch of lands left over here, so. Killing people at instant speed is good fun. Ip ip cheerio, mate. Good fun. Good fun. Yeah, and remember, at the end of the day, if you enjoy traveling to play Magic, then you can and should, if you have the money, go do it, right? Like, I stopped enjoying it as much as I was, and I enjoy doing this more, so now I do this instead of traveling to play a bunch of Magic. And the fact that, like, this has turned into an actual job, and, like, traveling to play Magic was only ever, you know, it's a hobby at best, with the amount of money. They cast Repeal on my Pentad Prism. You're only losing money playing events if you aren't getting paid $1,500 for it. That's right. I've already top 4'd that open. I've already top 4'd the Milwaukee Open, which is why I'm going. I'm going to be honest, after going to Cincinnati for the team event, if I didn't have Owling Mind or the stream paying to go to Milwaukee, I probably wouldn't go to Milwaukee. But now we get to go to Milwaukee and play a sweet meme, and it doesn't cost me any money, so that sounds great. In fact, Christy's going to come with to Milwaukee too, I think. We have a fun weekend together. Is this an Iona matchup? How do you feel about Iona here? Is that, I feel like that might be worse than just our primary game plan. Get Christy to play a few matches as me. Naming red is not GG. They could definitely bounce our stuff. Throwing some democracy points to Sultai midrange. Thank you for the bits, Tarmagusi. Where is Sultai midrange at? Sultai midrange, just give you 5 extra points there. Thank you for the bits, Tarmagusi. I appreciate that. It's a reminder to everyone, if you see a deck in the queue that you want to see sooner rather than later, you can always donate $1 a pop to move them up the thing. Ley lines. Are ley lines good enough? I feel like, are ley lines better than my packs? I don't actually know. Like, that's so many cards. You think the packs are actually bad? I guess I could see that being the case. Do I want these? Like, is this what I want to do? I have to get 2 more cards here. Unlife is kind of medium because they have the bounce spells. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this. Let's do this and see how it feels. This could be wrong. Maybe this Thoughtseize is supposed to be in my deck too here. Hand has Leyline, snap keep, right? Easy snap keep, hand has Leyline. We've not played Abzan Control yet. This hand's actually pretty good, right? And it has Leyline in it again, so start with that one. Has mana, has a combo piece, has a cantrip. It's a redundant, same combo piece we already have. Gifts Ungiven. Yeah, these are great, right? I'm gonna just top that, and we can put Pentad Prism into play next turn, and then Gifts a turn or 2 from now. Oh yeah, Remand makes the Gifts plan a lot worse, right? Remand makes the Gifts plan a lot worse. Are they going off with goblins here? Well, that's not good for us. I did not board it, Elishnorn. Well. Yeah, pretty dead. Goblins have to attack 5 times for lethal. I guess that's true. Yeah, we do get to get Unlife into play. Alright, let's do this so we can Unlife next turn then. Yeah, Unlife's gonna buy us some time. Can maybe find an Ad Nauseam. Yeah, we're gonna put the Unlife into play next turn, and then when they go to put us below, we can Angel's Grace to like fog it, which is good. Yeah, we can use this as a time walk basically to stay at 1. That's a good hit. I mean, Bolt doesn't matter, right? We have Leyline in play. Grace, yeah, correct. That's why you use Grace to keep yourself above 0 health. So opponent's gonna hit us for down to 4 with these goblins, and then next turn we're going to Angel's Grace. So we don't Angel's Grace when they're attacking for lethal poison. We Angel's Grace when they're going to put us below 0. Is how this works. And then the way Unlife works, their entire attack the turn they put us below 0 does damage instead of some of it dealing poison and some of it dealing damage. So by staying at 1 for an extra turn, we buy ourselves an entire another turn. So next turn we'll go Gemstone. God, that's... Magic's a tough game, chat. It's pretty difficult. It's pretty tough, this Magic the Gathering game. I tell you what. They could have Remand, chat. They could have Remand, they could have Dispel. They definitely have cards that could prevent us from killing them next turn. Look, we didn't register Ad Nauseam to not be lucky, chat. If you aren't lucky, don't play the AB combo deck. Pro tip. Pro tip, only register the AB combo deck if you're lucky. No, Unlife works with Ad Nauseam how we want it to work. That's why we're playing Ad Nauseam. That's why we're playing it in our deck. We're not beating Echoing Truth, chat. It's okay. It's okay. We're not going to beat everything. All right, so I'm going to I'm going to go bottom here. And I'm going to go ahead and pass the turn. And during my opponent's upkeep, I'm going to cast Ad Nauseam. Cast a spell. Cast a spell. It feels like they have Echoing Truth. I'm going to make them have it. Do 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 do. I boarded out my Pact of Negations. If they have a thing now, we are very dead now. If they waited, cause I boarded out my packs. I shouldn't listen to chat. I shouldn't have cut all the packs. I think the gifts package is bad because of the remands, and if we lose this game, we're going to, yeah, I think all the packs should be in my deck, actually. I think all the packs should be in my deck right now. Where are my monkeys at? Monkey. Go monkey around. Go monkey around. It doesn't do anything, Bob. Boop. Floop the whoop. Shoop the whoop. They haven't conceded yet, so either they're a solid pillar of salt or they have a way to interact with us here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 17. So you need one more here, right? 8 gets me to 16. We do low-key lose to remand here. But if they had remand, they should remand the Ad Nauseam, I think. But I guess they're dead anyways, right? So, like, if they have remand, it's whatever. Nope, just dead. Sweet. Sweet. Yes! Victory! GG's! Alright, we 3-1. We cashed a league, chat. We cashed an Ad Nauseam league! This gifts plan is sweet. The gifts plan's been good twice now. I kinda really like that. I like the pivot. The gifts plan is good with our ramp. So like, I think if you're an Ad Nauseam fan, you should give this Gifts Ungiven package in the board a real try. I am not an Ad Nauseam expert. We've played this deck. I think this is the 4th league we've played this deck through now, and it's felt okay pretty consistently, but the gifts package feels good. The gifts package feels good in general. I don't think I was right to board it in against Storm there, but I think in general this gifts package seems reasonable. I would love to play first. This could go either way. I have plenty of mana and I have 2 cantrips. I'm going to keep it. I could see, again, I defer to someone smarter than me that's played the deck more, telling me that this hand is not quite keepable, but I feel like this hand is keepable. Do Ad Nauseam mirrors look like? Probably one of the circles of hell. Just if I could stack the top of my deck, it would have been Ad Nauseam, Pentad Prism, and then an Unlife or something else. So this hand was a perfect keep. Anyone that's smarter than me, you must be wrong, because very clearly this hand was excellent. Very, very easily and clearly, this hand was an A+. Magic's a tough game, chat. If you're lucky, you should consider playing Ad Nauseam. Well, I don't think that's true, Sess. Like, our hand's not looking for more mana, really. So I wanted to cast the Serum Visions to dig more. We'll see what kind of Razor Verge Thicket deck they are. They could be a Spell Queller deck. If they have a Spell Queller deck, we could get our Unlife Queller next turn. Failure. It's rude. It's really rude, opponent. I want to just cast this Unlife this turn, right? And if I hit a basic land or a Mana Monkey, we can still kill them next turn. Yeah, I'm just gonna stick this Unlife while they can't Queller me. Tech Edge is pretty scary here. Dryad Militant. Alright. Alright. Multiple Dryad Militants. Okay. Okay. We about to lose the Dryad Militants, aren't we, chat? We about to lose the Dryad Militant. Whew. Found a Pentad Prism. That's good. I thought it was going to be really embarrassing if we lost to Dryad Militant. It was going to be... I was going to be particularly embarrassed if we lost to Dryad Militant here. Don't, like, Rex Sage or Pride Mage me, please. That's a big girl. That's a big girl. You got some large ladies over there on your side of the board, opponent. It's a good thing you're dead. It is a good thing that I have won the game. Most excellent. Ip cheerio, mate. Ip cheerio. I would like to draw my deck. Do da do da do 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 do. Alright. So these Pact of Negations are probably bad. We're just going right for the Gifts package, right? The Gifts package seems sweet against all these poopy creature decks. The Gifts package just seems A++ against all these poopy creature decks. And I think the poopy creature decks tend to be a harder matchup for this deck. So I think that seems good. This is such a clean in-out, too. It's just like these 7 for these 7, just like the poopy creature swap. Everybody do the poopy creature swap. Poopy creature swap. It is 4 mana to flashback Unburial Rites. Do not go Gifts here. Dryad Militant wrecks you. I mean, they only have 4 Dryad Militants, right? They only have 4. They only have 4, chat. They only have 4. I want Pact. I brought in Thoughtseize by mistake. I want Pact. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're gonna get Dryad Militant and be sad, but we can still just Ad Nauseam them. We can still just Ad Nauseam them. Don't play a Savannah Lions on one opponent. No Savannah Lions. Good game. Good G's. GG's. Probably want a Darkslick Shores, right? Already have a Pentad Prism. If I didn't already have a Pentad Prism, I'd slam Prism there, but because we do, it's fine. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Chat, there's so many 2-1s, chat. How do we ever beat a 2-1? I'm unsure that 2-1s are beatable. The good news is we get to play Pentad Prism with 3 counters on it. That's the good news. The good news is we can play Pentad Prism with 3 counters on it. If they have a Wilt Leaf Liege here, though, we going to die real fast. Play the Spirit Guide block, right? Alright. Yep, I will not play spells on your turn. That's so rude. That's so rude. That's incredibly rude. Alright, I mean, I have to pay 1 for this next turn, but I think we're still supposed to play it out here. Oh, if I play Unlife, I could go for the win next turn, right? Yeah, you're right, chat. Yeah, I miffed up. I should have played Unlife. I think we might still be okay. I could Unlife with the Spirit Guide. I could Unlife with the Spirit Guide, chat. Hey, ASDF Becker with the Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I do appreciate that. I don't have Lethal. I don't have enough mana, chat, because Lightning Storm costs 4 while Thalia is out, and I don't have enough mana. So I have enough mana to cast Unlife and Ad Nauseam, but I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana to do anything else afterwards, is the problem. So I'm going to tap this. I'm going to play this, tap this, cast this Unlife. Yeah, and then next turn, we'll use this mana in response to the Kataki triggers and then go off. If I would have, it's worth noting that if I would have taken the Angel's Grace, that would have been -2 mana. And then I would have only had, I'd have +2 here. I think I'd have been able to go off if I'd have taken Angel's Grace instead of the Unlife. So that very well could have been a mistake also. There's also a good chance we get disenchanted here. Hopefully they're just tech edging us and like hoping to attack us twice, but I definitely should have taken the Angel's Grace, I think. Hopefully there's just like no justice and we're gonna kill them anyways, but no, we're not dead to the Lord because that's not how Unlife works. Oh, that is how First Strike works. Yeah, you're right. So I shouldn't have used the City of Brass because of the Lord. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, so I shouldn't have used the City of Brass because of the Lord. Alright, so black, this, cast this. Admiral Vortex, thank you for the 4-month 3 subscription. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. They have Wiltleaf Leech in their deck. I want to leave one card in my deck so I can draw and kill them on my whatever, right? Kill them on my main phase. Where's my storm now? There it is. Oh, I need to. I'm gonna float the mana so that way I don't mess this up by mistake. Oh, and actually, I should technically pact this, right? It's technically optimal to Slaughter Pact this Thalia before we do anything, just in case I need to Angel's Grace, in case they're big, dumb, stupid, and sequence their stuff incorrectly. I'm gonna pay 1 and kill your Thalia. Killing the Thalia also sends a message. Your hate bears are not useful here. Where am I Lightning Storm at? So again, opponent can either have something surprising to interact with us here, or they're a solid Pillar of Salt, one of the two. Those are the two options. Either they can interact with something after this Lightning Storm is on the stack, or they're currently slamming their keyboard into their forehead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 9, so you need to do this twice more. Alright. Got him. Got him right where we want him. For big 4-1 finish with Ad Nauseam Gifts. I'm drawing a blank. On what we lost the first match to. Go back and watch the archives. I haven't had a lot of awesome feedback on the Ad Nauseam decks to date, but the Gifts Ungiven package is great. Yeah, if they're making us do it, it's because they're a solid Pillar of Salt. That's the reason to make me do it. Honestly, I kind of want a 4th Gifts Ungiven in the sideboard. Like, it's really awesome. It's really awesome. This board plan was great. I don't know if this Iona is good here. Like, we played against Storm, and I'm not sure I want to board this Iona in the gifts package in against Storm. So, like, I'd have to think about, like, what matchup is hard for this deck that I want this Iona against. But, like, against... Oh, it was the Powder Eldrazi deck. You're right. But against, like, the creature-based decks that tend to be kind of harder matchups for a deck like Ad Nauseam, getting to board into Elesh Norn and Blazing Archon felt really sweet. It felt really, really sweet. So, if I were going to play Ad Nauseam again, I would play this Wish package again. I would definitely do that. At any rate, we're moving on to our next deck. Our next deck's kind of a sweet one.